So to continue, Kosnick and colleagues focus on crew resource management, which maximizes decision-related communication, judicious use of technology, and process improvement techniques to enhance function and improve quality. The CRM approach considers the team as a unit with an interdependency among all team members to support and provide input to the job at all levels. Implementing CRM in highly complex environments will do the following. It will develop teams of highly skilled and equally accountable personnel that are trained and capable of doing specific tasks such that there is a reduced dependency on any one individual and redundancy within the system. The CRM will also incorporate standard operating procedures for each process to ensure consistent and manageable workflow. It will minimize distractions during periods of high workload demand. It will maximize coordination across and among roles and functions. We use regular communication to improve dynamic task reallocation, particularly during periods of high stress and high demand. It will ensure handoff communications include the appropriate amount of information necessary to provide good care in the oncoming shift. It will anticipate and mitigate any reasonably expected negative effects of changes in routine or addition of new processes. So that's the one thing I want you to think about. Reasonably anticipated. So if something aberrant that nobody could have anticipated happens, what goes on? Well, that's why you use statistical techniques, direct observation, and other compliance measures to ensure that the existing processes and any process changes comply with the standard operating procedures, so that you can identify opportunities for continuous improvement and identify and mitigate negative outcomes or unanticipated effects. CRM also uses checklists, double checks from other personnel, forced processes. So, for instance, you can't take out a morphine vial without having a second nurse come up and double check. So that is a double check, but it's also a forced process because you can't do it without going on. Plus alarms, alerts, other supportive mechanisms so that you have complete, safe, and adequate tasks. Finally, two more things. It implements behavioral safeguards and team building techniques to maintain strong teams, and also that the teams practice their functions, incorporating continuous feedback to ensure reliable and adaptable activities and actions. This CRM is not the way we do things all the time in healthcare generally or in nursing care specifically. I very strongly advocate that as quality managers, we incorporate CRM such that it improves the overall care and that we end up with much better processes and much better outcomes. That's it for this extremely short 3-minute lecture, and I will see you next in Module 3.